All righty. We are live at University of North Florida Arena. I'm Matt Potak, and we've been talking about this game for several weeks. If you've been listening and following the Giants this season, tonight's a big night. And right now we have some pregame ceremonies going on with a pregame ring ceremony from last season's team coming back and celebrating their 7th ABA championship. Still some time left. Tip-off is not until 6 p.m., so we have people coming into the arena right now. But, yeah, if you're nearby, come on down. We don't start till 6 o'clock, and it's going to be a great atmosphere tonight. Just looking forward to some physical basketball from two of the ABA's most elite teams here in 2022. A little bit of a backstory on this game. The Giants, 13-1 this season, ranked 8th right now in the ABA. The Palm Beach Stampede ranked number 3 in the country with a 13-0 record. And when you look at the Jacksonville Giants, the Giants have only lost 2 games in 3 years. And one of those losses was back in December against the Palm Beach Stampede down there in Palm Beach. It was the first game of the year for the Giants. And ever since then, the Giants have won 13 in a row. And they're ready to get some redemption, get some revenge against the number 3 ranked Palm Beach Stampede. Right now, we're going to go to the center of the court as our 7-time champions with Vice President Miss Pamela Smith.
Jacksonville native and former Giant Kevin Rulak.
Kevin Rulak with Coach Gerard Tucker.
Jacksonville native and graduate of Stanford High School and Jacksonville University, 5-time champion Anthem Warner. Jacksonville native and graduate of Trinity Christian Academy, Rodney Walker II.
Rodney Walker, current Giant, also was on the championship team last team. He goes up to meet with Coach Tucker and get his ring.
Another Jacksonville native and graduate of Arlington Trade School, R.J. Wright.
R.J. Wright, been with the Giants for 5 seasons now. He goes up to get his championship ring. Also the defensive backs coach at Englewood High School and a teacher at Englewood. Miguel Paul, last year's finals MVP. A huge part of the Giants team the last several seasons, and we look forward to seeing him tonight make some big plays. Chuck McRoy going up, has had another fine season for the Giants and helped them last season win their 7th championship. Local player out of Mandarin High School here in Jacksonville. And Brandon Davis, another member of the team and last season's team. Expect a big game for him tonight.
From the University of North Georgia, 3-time All-Star, 4-time champion Elijah Superman Smith.
Elijah Superman Smith being introduced. He's been with the Giants for 5 of the 7 championships, and he goes up to get his ring from last season. Elijah, a phenomenal athlete, one of the best in the ABA, and has been for years. Another 5-time champion, Bernard Nugent, tournament MVP, league MVP 2 seasons ago, and also Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year in the ABA. Team trainer at every game, every home game.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for your 7th-time ABA champion, Jacksonville champion.
Great ring ceremony. Mr. Biggs out there, the Jules dance team. Thank you for them helping out. We got the We Are the Champions playing, and a great celebration. Obviously, with some of the pandemic restrictions, the Giants were not able to do a ring ceremony until now. I think this is the best time to do it tonight in front of the home crowd here at UNF. So the ring ceremony is clearing up right now, and looks like the Giants are going to start warming up. We've got several dance teams from around the county, or around the Northeast Florida region in attendance tonight. We have Showtime USA out of St. Augustine, Florida. We have the Menendez dance team, as well as the Tocoi Creek dance team. Both high schools located in St. Johns County. Tonight is also Military Appreciation Night. Obviously, Ron Scholes and his law firm, and him being a veteran. And I think right now, with everything going on in the world, we definitely have to thank our military for everything that they do, and celebrating military veterans tonight here at the stadium. So great atmosphere for the veterans to come and watch a great basketball game. Now we're going to switch over to a little bit of a pregame discussion, a pregame matchup here. Palm Beach comes in, as we said earlier, they're 13-0, number 3 in the ABA power rankings, and continuously, dominating opponents this season. They beat the Giants this year, early in the year, back in early December 4th, I believe was the date, and that was the first game for the Giants, the first loss for the Giants in several years. As we said, the Giants have only lost 2 games in 3 years, and one of them was this Palm Beach club that they are playing tonight. After that first game of the year, the Giants have been off to the Giants hit the ground running and didn't look back. They're 13-1. They've won 13 in a row. They're 8th in the ABA power rankings. Both of these teams should, and I would say they will definitely be contenders in the ABA tournament next month. As we get closer to the ABA tournament and the tournament selection, that will be happening later this month, in the month of March. Going to have a quick, just a brief timeout here as we get ready for the national anthem. And Palm Beach is going to make their entrance first. Not a lot of reaction from the crowd. Palm Beach, as you can see, very big, very physical. Obviously, they're 13-0, so very talented club, great team, and now our 7-time ABA champs are going to take the court. Your Jacksonville Giants. The crowd's going to get a little bit more into this. Got a nice display here in front of Mr. Biggs as the Giants get ready to make their entrance. As we said, we have a lot of local dance teams, and we got the Jules and the Gems down there with the Menendez dance team, the Tocoi dance team, and Showtime USA. And they're gonna be here for the Giants' arrival. Palm Beach stretching out in the middle of the court. I don't know how that's going to go over with your reigning champs. And here they come. You got Miguel Paul leading the way. Bernard Nugent, Maurice Mickens, and the rest of the team coming out. Mr. Biggs greeting the team. And I'm not sure what's going to happen. I know the Giants are supposed to warm up on the opposite side of the court, but the Palm Beach Stampede, a lot of bad blood between these two teams. I'm not going to lie. I think a lot of tension this week. You know, obviously the Stampede are warming up right there where the Giants are supposed to go, and they weren't supposed to do that. But, hey, it's maybe it's a rivalry for the future. I will say, though, they are on the road, Palm Beach, so it's a little bit different than the first game. Giants focused. Gerard Tucker, very focused, head coach of the Giants before the game. Didn't get a chance to really catch up with him today. He was focused just like he is right now. The team was focused. Got a chance to talk to R.J. Wright and Maurice Mickens. But it's all business. It's all business for those two veterans, and that will trickle down to the entire team. Looking at the rosters, before we talk about the Giants, we know a lot about the Giants. We know about how explosive they are. We're going to look at Palm Beach. Palm Beach, a lot of good players on this roster, and a lot of players that contribute very similar to the Giants as far as size and speed. They play fast tempo. They try to play as physical defensively as they can. You look at some of the lists. We've got a lot of players. We've got Aaron Horn, number 24. He played here at UNF, and look for him to make some noise there. We got John Middleton out of Bridgeport College. University of Bridgeport in Connecticut. Malik Brevard, number 3, out of Arkansas State. Matt Roll out of Florida Memorial. We also have Rashad Morgan, who played locally here at Edward Waters College. So a lot of good players for this Palm Beach team. They're coming in ready to go. They're coming in focused. And they want to get that win over the Giants here at home. As far as the Giants are concerned, you know, you look at the team as a whole, the depth is what we've always talked about. The Giants, everybody's, you know, on board with their role, and everybody knows that they know their role and they know how they have to play. So I look for them to, you know, come out with a similar game plan they've had most of the season. They're going to play fast as well, but they're also going to play strong on defense. The Giants pride themselves on strong defense. They're going to come out, you know, pressing, going for turnovers, and that's what we've seen a lot of games this season. The Giants force a lot of turnovers, a lot of steals. You know, you look at Bernard Nugent. He's averaging 5 steals a game this year. Miguel Paul, 4 steals. Mickens, 4 steals. I mean, you know, you have Elijah Smith with generally he has 5 blocks a game. So, you know, Rob Hornsby, another one. So you look at Hornsby did not play in that first game against Palm Beach. He was out with an injury. Aaron Bowen did not play in that first game against Palm Beach. He had an injury as well. Some of those guys did not play the entire month of December just to stay healthy for the later part of the season. So both teams warming up on the floor. Want to give a mention to some of our sponsors that keep this going, and if it wasn't for them, we would not be out here. Injured in an accident, don't call Laurel Referral Service and be passed on to just any attorney. Call a name you can trust. Call the law offices of Ron Scholes, a law firm of military veterans that know what it means to fight. Ron Scholes at Jacksonville Attorney. Also, since 1985, Brown & Brown of Jacksonville have served our surrounding communities, the most trusted insurance company in Jacksonville and on the entire Northeast Florida region. Thank you, Brown & Brown Insurance. And if you're visiting the area, please check out the Hampton Inn Regency, providing Jacksonville with affordable comfort and hospitality. Also, need an X-ray or an MRI? Tell your doctor you want the best. Advanced Diagnostic Group has a state-of-the-art equipment that delivers the best quality images when it comes to your health. Choose Advanced Diagnostic Group, the official imaging partner of the Jacksonville Giants. So, As we said, tip-off is not till 6 o'clock, so if you're nearby, come on down. Plenty of time to get in here. Check out your Jacksonville Giants at UNF Arena. Also, not only tonight, great basketball game, two of the best. You're also going to have a lot of crowd interactions. You have Mr. Big, the mascot. He's running around throwing out jerseys and T-shirts to the crowd. You'll have a Dress Like the Giant challenge where young, elementary school age kids will wear the Giant sneakers and the shirt, and they'll run down the court, try to make a basket. You'll have the dribble relay. We got performances tonight from Showtime USA, the Menendez dance team, the Tocoi Creek High School dance team. We got the half-court shot, chance to win a little money. We got the gems and the jewels, 50-50 raffle. I mean, it's just great stuff. So, ring ceremony has been complete, and now it's just time for tip-off. About 15 minutes out. And we're going to go over now with 15 minutes to tip off. We want to thank Bailey's Health and Fitness as being our official workout and strength and conditioning center for your Giants and Jules and Gems dance teams. So the top three keys of the game. The Bailey's Health and Fitness top three keys of the game for your Jacksonville Giants. Number 3. Conditioning. The Giants have to play strong. They've got to be in shape, which they always are in shape, and I think that's definitely a key. Use your conditioning to your advantage. Use Mickens, use Miguel, use Elijah Smith, use everybody, because the conditioning is what wears teams down, and we've seen that all year. Games close, first, second quarter, and then going into that halftime, after halftime, third, fourth quarter, the Giants just run away with games. The conditioning, the training that they do, the workouts, the amount of, reps they get in at practice, that is the key. That's the number 3 key to victory tonight is the conditioning. And that's, I really believe that's how they're going to win this game, especially it being later in the season. Use your conditioning to your advantage. Number 2, 3-point shooting. That is going to be huge. The Giants were a little bit off in that first game. We talked to Coach Tucker and just missed shots when they played Palm Beach back in December. 3 points were not great. Just first game, it was on the road. They were trying to find their rhythm. And, tonight, and as you've seen as the season's gone on, you have Brandon Davis, who he had 27 points 2 weeks ago, and they were all from three-pointers. I mean, just phenomenal outside shooter. Mickens, Nugent, Miguel Paul. These are guys that really – those three-pointers are going to be big. You make them early, you make them often, and you keep that, persistence where you have to make Palm Beach have to match you. And then, what are they going to do? Are they going to try to match you with a three? Are they going to slow it down? How are they going to try to defend that? So, you got Giant players that are going to have to contribute in that, and I think that they will, and they have to use that to their advantage. And obviously, number 1, and we've talked about this a lot this year, defense. And by that, defensive pressure. The Giants are so good on defense. You look at the ABA, it's an offensive-minded league. Teams are very offensive-minded with the faster tempos, big shots, 3D possessions. But when you look at the Giants, it's all about defense. And all of the championship teams, when you look at why they're winning championships, why they are so successful, it's the defense. You'll see a lot of full court press, a lot of pressure, and when you get that, it rattles teams. When you're fast and you're forcing turnovers and you're putting pressure on these teams, the shots aren't going to be as good. The passes aren't going to be as good. They're going to force things, and we've seen that all year when the Giants beat Atlanta. They beat Georgia last weekend. You see the defensive pressures and how many turnovers they force. And I just think that that's going to be a big part of this game. That's why I put that as number 1. If the Giants can pressure Palm Beach, pressure them into poor shooting, pressure them into bad passes and turnovers, I really believe you're going to see a Giant win. And it might be by more than it might be a double-digit win if that's the case. follow those 3 keys, and that'll be something that keeps the Giants going and frustrates Palm Beach. So we'll see how it goes. But a lot of good players down there on the court, both teams, and we're looking forward to a good night tonight. So, as I said earlier, we got a lot of local dance teams here in the community. We've got Showtime USA out of St. Augustine, Florida, the Menendez out of St. Johns County, South St. Johns County, the Menendez dance team, and also the Tocoi Creek dance team, and they're coming out of north part of St. Johns County. The new high school at Tocoi just built first school year. So, and Menendez been open since 2000. Always at the games performing, the Menendez dance team, as well as Showtime USA. So, as we get closer, both teams shooting, warming up. Giants music playing. And I thought I saw Mr. Biggs. Yeah, he's over there. And we'll get ready for our starting 5 coming up here soon, as that will be announced. We're going to go to a quick break, and as we get back, we're going to get ready for your starting lineups.
Know you got an option. You can slide with me if you drop in. We rolling on a plot, staying locked in. Hey, yo, Carlos, can you tell me?
Turnovers from the Giants offensively because of these 2 ball handlers. This Nugent with an up and under. Wow. Commercial time, but Bernard Nugent leading the way with that pretty up and under shot. Giants by 4.
All right, we are back, and we're ready to go, man. I think we're all real excited. We got less than 5 minutes till tip-off. Both teams warming up. Both teams looking focused. When the Giants took the court, Palm Beach was warming up on their side, and they weren't supposed to, but that just goes to show you there's a little rivalry going on between these two teams. The tail of the tape, Giants 13-1, ranked number 8th in the ABA power rankings, 7-time ABA champions, and currently the reigning champs. And that 13-1, that one loss, that was to Palm Beach back in December, early December. And with that being said, Palm Beach Stampede, they are 13-0 this season, 3rd in the ABA power rankings. And they are looking to keep their undefeated streak. And it's going to be tough. They're going to be on the road here, playing your Jacksonville Giants in front of this amazing crowd, getting bigger, as you can see. A lot of people coming in. Obviously, we had our pregame, our ring ceremony pregame, introducing your Giant players from last season, getting their rings, championship rings, which was incredible. 7-time champs. And last year, with it being kind of an interesting year last year with, a lot of, weren't sure when the season was going to start. They started the season in January 2021 last season. Obviously, with the pandemic, wanted to make sure everything was safe, and they started the ABA started the season in January, and the Giants ended up going undefeated last year, winning it all. But a lot of people were unsure how things would go with the Giants and with the entire ABA, if it was going to be a little different. But, the cream always rises, and your Giants came away with their 7th ABA championship last year and started this season high hopes, and it's been a great year for the Giants, 13-1. But that one loss really got them going. It woke them up from what Coach Tucker had said, just got them fired up to prepare. And everybody knew Palm Beach was coming to town in February, in late February. The Giants kept their head up. They trained harder, worked harder, and they got after it for the last 2 months. And they're ready to go now. They're ready to play, and they're ready to compete with Palm Beach, who's also had a great year, 13-0. And a win tonight for Palm Beach could put them number 1 in the ABA. That's kind of what people are saying. That's what the ABA main offices are saying. There's been some rumors. They're based out of Indianapolis, but there have been some, a win tonight on the road against the 7-time ABA champions and the reigning champions. That'll be very interesting to see if they pop into number 1 in the ABA. But looks like we're about to get started here, starting 5, and we got the crowd here and excited. We also have the, like we've talked about earlier, local dance teams from around the First Coast in attendance tonight. They'll be performing. Obviously, we have our Jewels and Gems dance teams, but we also have the dance teams from Pedro Menendez High School and Tecoy Creek High School in St. Johns County, and Showtime USA from St. Augustine. So they will be performing all evening tonight. And if you got time and you're in the area, come on down. Game's getting started, but it's going to be a long game tonight. It's going to be an exciting game. There'll be a lot of ups and downs, but we all look forward to it. So here we go with the starting 5. There we go. And here we go with the starting 5 for Palm Beach. Right now reading off the rosters. And no love lost between these two teams. So here we go. Comes the introduction music and the pump-up video. Brought to you by the law offices of Ron Scholes. Here comes Mr. Biggs. He's a part of this just as much as any Giant player is, and always a fan favorite. And now we're getting ready. Starting five for your defending, reigning Jacksonville Giants. Mr. Biggs throwing some t-shirts in the crowd. And here we go. Introductions. There comes Bernard Nugent, ABA All-Star, Finals MVP. Brandon Davis, a Jacksonville native. Here comes Charles McCroy, another Jacksonville native. Elijah Superman Smith played out of the University of North Georgia, three-time ABA All-Star. Maurice Mickens, four-time ABA MVP and six-time ABA All-Star. And your head coach, Gerard Tucker, his first season, 13-1 overall. Also a former player of the Giants. He's done it all. Former team captain. And he's brought the intensity to the Giants, and he's ready to go tonight. And crowds rolling in, as you can see when we start zooming out. You'll see the crowd coming in. It's going to be exciting tonight. We've got the color guard and national anthem on the way here, and the Naval Hospital of Jacksonville under the direction of Richard Romero. We also have the St. John's Academy Choir, who will be performing our national anthem tonight under the direction of Chris Kelly. Amazing, amazing job by the St. John's Academy Choir under the direction of Chris Kelly. And here we go, game time. This is it. We've been talking about this for the last month. After the Giants lost in December to Palm Beach, we kind of talked about it a little bit, and as the months got closer and the days got closer, we kept bringing it up, and now it's time. The Giants won 13 in a row after that loss in December. And Palm Beach also, because they come in with a 13-0 record, they continued their undefeated streak, which a lot of people thought in a perfect world, yeah, the Giants will win out, Palm Beach will win out, and this will be the ABA game of the week. And it is, obviously, and both teams won out. And we've been talking about it for a while. Rory Thompson, our producer, and I, we talked about this 2 weeks ago, and we've been talking about it today, and everybody was here early, and it's time. It is time. So, looks like we've got number 3, Malik Brevard out of Arkansas State. He's going to be jumping against Elijah Superman Smith. So this is going to be a good one, folks. And as we said, there's still some time. Come on down if you're in the area to UNF Arena. Crowd is good, but there's still spots available. Still places to sit, but this might be this is going to be a good one. I should say that this is going to be a very good one. So Smith versus Brevard, and here we go. And that will be won by Palm Beach, and we're underway. That's number 11. That's George Gray. He's going to pass it over to number 1, Middleton. Middleton on the inside to number 7, Matt Roll. Roll throws up a jumper. That's off, and it's rebounded by Chuck McRoy. And now here comes Bernard Nugent. Nugent's coming down the court. He goes in and just misses. He got a little contact, no call, and Palm Beach has the ball, and they've got some numbers, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Palm Beach. That was number 30, Carriga Tucker. They call him KT out of Barry University. He fouled Elijah Smith, and the Giants will take over possession. Fresh shot clock, and we're 30 seconds into it, and we already see a little pushing, a little shoving, but I think both these teams are ready. And there's Brandon Davis, and he gets things going with a three-pointer. We talked about this earlier. Three-pointer, that was the third part of our keys to victory tonight. And it looks like the Giants are off to a good start. Davis flips it, gets the steal, gets it over to Maurice Mickens, and Mickens will bring the ball up. Mickens was fired up pregame. We talked for a little bit. He was excited. So was RJ. I got a chance to catch up with them before the game. Focused, but very excited. Mickens goes up and is fouled. He was hit by Matt Roll. And Maurice will go to the line. That's the second team foul already for Palm Beach, only a minute into the game. Maurice goes to the line, shooting 2. We talked about Mickens, and my thought, I've been covering the Giants. This is my 7th season, and, Maurice has had some amazing years for the Giants. 4-time ABA MVP, just a phenomenal player. I told him I thought this year was his best year, and the reason why I say that is coming back from injury and just the way he has overcame so much adversity and has led the team. His leadership is phenomenal, as you see him out there on the court right now. Just the team feeds off of him, and I think he's had a great year. Obviously, 2018 statistically was probably his best season, but I am just impressed with his play this year. A lot of adversity, but he pushes through. He mentor in the community, visits a lot of the local schools, and we love Maurice Mickens, and we are grateful for him here in Jacksonville, as well as we are with all the other players too. And there's a nice steal by Bernard Nugent, and Nugent goes up. That ball was deflected, and it looks like it's going to be Palm Beach ball. I thought that Malik Brevard stepped out of bounds. He did not. Giants with a 5-0 lead. Mickens had 3 free throws, and he made them all, which is another reason why I think he's had an amazing year this year with the free throws and just a phenomenal all-around player. Chuck McGroy on defense there. Good pressure, not a great pass. And that ball, not a good shot. Another good pressure. That was Brandon Davis defensively on that. And the Giants are in control of this. We talked about the defense. We talked about the pressure, them moving around, forcing bad passes. And there goes Nugent. Just misses, but he gets his own rebound. He passes out to Brandon Davis. Davis for 3. Boom. And that is Davis' second three-pointer of the night. 6 points. Sorry, Mickens had 2 free throws. My apologies, because Brandon Davis had 2 threes. And that ball bounces off and goes in. That was number 30, Carriga Tucker, KT they call him, out of Barry University. And it took them a little over 2.5 minutes to score Palm Beach, which goes to show you that this defense for the Giants is on tonight so far. Mickens goes up, little contact, misses. Palm Beach had numbers, but a sloppy pass, and there's a bump. That is not a foul. There was no call. And number 11, George Gray, Nugent went for the steal, and they kind of bumped into each other. Gray fell down, but there was no whistle. So I don't know if they're going to call something now, but they did not blow the whistle. Nugent went back for the ball. I think they're gonna say it was on Nugent, but that was a late call, and I usually don't critique the refs, but that was a late call, and I think that probably shouldn't have happened, but that's gonna happen, and that's the way it is in competition. Referees always do a great job. I just thought that was a late one, and Palm Beach will keep the ball, and Nugent will be called with his first foul. So that's KT, number 30. He's going to bring the ball up. Good inside pass underneath to number 7. That's Matt Roll. Roll makes the shot to cut the deficit to 8-4. Giants slowing it down. Miguel Paul is now in the game. He went in for Bernard. Good pass by Paul to Brandon Davis. Brandon Davis moving around. And he goes for a deep 3. That was off. A little bit more, that would have went in, but just missed it. Not bad defense, too, by Palm Beach. And that ball did not go in, but there was a little bit of a contact. So we will get, that was number 3. That was Malik Brevard on the foul. Sorry, Malik Brevard on the free throw shot. An exciting night tonight. Like I said, Giants very focused. Same thing with Palm Beach. Malik Brevard will make his first free throw. Brevard played his college ball at Arkansas State. Very gifted player, very, very good athlete. He'll miss the second one. Good rebound by Elijah. Smith's going to bring the ball up now. And he's going to get it to Miguel. Miguel was bumped. No foul. And Miguel loses possession. He gets the ball back, tried to save it. Unfortunately, it went right into the hands of KT Tucker, and he puts it in. So, Stampede right now on a 5-0 run. Just a couple mistakes by the Giants. That's going to be a foul. I believe that was that was Brevard again on the foul, and Maurice will go to the line, shoot 2. Mickens was perfect in the last round of free throws. And we're going to get a quick officials timeout with 7:38 remaining in the first quarter. Giants 8, Palm Beach Stampede 7. We're going to take a quick break. And we are back, and it has been, just as advertised, a very exciting, physical first couple minutes of this game. Back and forth, Giants jumped out to an early lead. Palm Beach was able to kind of withstand the early flurry, and they've started getting back into it now. Both teams just, they want this, you could tell, and they're going back and forth at it, and they're going to keep going at it. Two of the ABA's elite. You got the number 3 ranked undefeated Palm Beach Stampede and the 13-1 reigning defending ABA champion Giants. So Maurice Mickens goes to the line, shooting 2. And Maurice is going to nail the first one. Like we said, Maurice Mickens, an amazing season this year. He's back. It's great to have him. He nails another one. He's 100% tonight, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. I don't know if it's a good idea to foul him and get him to the line. Palm Beach recovers right away, though. Tucker gets the quick layup to keep the deficit with 1-1. There goes Maurice to Elijah Smith. Boom! Another dunk. And now Smith nearly steals the ball, nearly gets the steal. Goes into the hands of Malik Brevard. But a lot of pressure by Smith and Elijah. Great job on defense. We talked about the defensive pressure pregame. Elijah Smith with his hands up, great position, forces a horrible shot from Palm Beach. And Mickens was bumped again, no call, ball bounces in and out. And there's a block by Smith. Giants got numbers. You got Maurice Mickens, now over to Miguel Paul. Miguel Paul goes underneath, back over to Maurice, and there's a foul. It will remain Giant ball. 2 players from Palm Beach had collided and had fallen down. Great job by Miguel Paul finding Maurice Mickens for the quick pass. Man, I'll tell you, there's a lot of energy in this building tonight. Crowd getting into it, and the players focused, and they're playing fast tonight. So here we go now. Elijah Smith back inside. There's Chuck McGroy. McGroy back out to Mickens. Mickens is going to set something up here. He's getting instructions from Coach Tucker. There goes Maurice on the inside. Great job. And I talked to amazing. We talked about that also pregame, how Maurice just, you think he's just an outside shooter, but, he just sliced the Stampede defense. And there's another good defense by, that's Miguel Paul with the pressure. Causes a poor shot. Miguel's going to take the ball himself. He's going to inbound now to Elijah Smith. And Smith goes up, nails it. And the Giants gaining that momentum. Palm Beach slowing it down, trying to set something up. Palm Beach a little bit rattled here. There's another near steal by Mickens. And that's going to be, they're going to call that on Miguel Paul. Yep, Miguel Paul will be called on that. Said he reached in. So now we're going to start having some fun, too, because as you can see, Big Rob Hornsby coming in the game and Aaron Bowen. Neither one of these two played in that loss against Palm Beach in December. And these guys are very physical. Obviously, Hornsby is going to help big time on the inside. And then Bowens is very good as a combination player, in and out. So there's a little trash talking from Palm Beach. That was looks like that was Rashad Morgan on the shot. Cuts the deficit to 5. Giants back to work, though. Maurice Mickens and Miguel Paul still in the game. Kind of the bigger lineup right now, with the bigger guys with Big Robert Hornsby, Bowen, and Elijah has stayed in. There goes Maurice. Maurice was double-teamed and just misses the 3. And they got numbers now. Palm Beach has it, and they're going to go for a 3 on that, and they got it. That's a big play for them. That was Trey Dixon. Dixon played out of Florida Memorial. He nails that one, and that cuts the deficit to 2. Bowen inside to Robert Hornsby. Hornsby back to Bowen. And Aaron Bowen takes care of business with that basket. And there's a nice inbound there. Good pass inside from Palm Beach. It looked like that could have been a carry. I don't know what the foul was called on. I thought that might have been a travel. But the call is on the Giants. Bowen's talking to the official, trying to get some clarification. But when you got two of the elites playing, you're going to get a lot of the physicality. You're going to get a lot of the pushing, and it'll work itself out. So we got number 10, Rashad Morgan. He played here locally here at Edward Waters College. So Morgan will make the first one. And it looks like Nugent and Miguel Paul are back in the game. Mickens is going to take a break. Hornsby, Bowen, and Elijah will stay in. And Morgan makes both free throws. That has also been another, for the people that have been watching us and last couple weeks, the Giants have really made a living off of beating teams that can't make free throws. So it's going to be crucial for Palm Beach to be efficient at the free throw line. Otherwise, they will not win this game. Now we're getting a technical foul. This is not good. I don't know what happens. That was on number 22. That's going to be on Palm Beach. I saw Elijah Smith looked frustrated, but that was not on him. That was on number 22, Trey Dixon. So that is a technical on him. Hornsby's going to go to the line. And he misses the first. He misses the second one. Coach Tucker wants some clarification, too. There was a lot of questions that weren't answered there, but nonetheless, we're back on the court. And that was Trey Dixon's. He was fouled, and it was a technical. And Rob Hornsby gets called for a foul. I don't know. Not a lot of clarification up here. We can't get it, but nonetheless, Palm Beach will get possession. They dodged a bullet there. The Giants could have turned that into more points. Palm Beach kind of got a break there, and then we'll see what they can do. There is a steal. Hornsby gets it back. Boom. Gets this crowd back into it. Great steal by Hornsby. And the big man took it down the court. Got a slam dunk in there to get this crowd back alive again. And there's a miss. That was number 22 on the shot. Dixon, he misses. There goes Miguel. Miguel gets nailed. No foul. Nugent back to Miguel. Miguel's going to have another chance there. And he'll miss that three. But Elijah goes for the rebound, gets the ball over to Bernard. And Bernard misses, unfortunately. And now Palm Beach kind of rushed it. And that's Tucker. He gets pushed out of bounds. Carrega Tucker. Not Coach Tucker. So, whoa, that was a lot of back and forth for the last few minutes. There's Hornsby's dunk on the replay. Big man made something happen there after having a foul earlier and gave the possession back to Palm Beach. We got the Jacksonville Jules dance team on the floor. The Giants would like to give a shout-out to our Jules dance team. They're always extremely supportive, cheering on the Giants. Get this crowd. They always get the crowd going. Still have a lot of fans coming in tonight. Biggest crowd all year, for sure. An exciting night, and we're not even down with the first quarter. Great job by your Jacksonville Jewels dance team. Great job as always. And here we go. Also, injured in an accident, don't call a Laurel referral service and be passed on to just any attorney. Call a name you can trust. Call the law offices of Ron Scholes, a law firm of military veterans that know what it means to fight. Ron Scholes, a Jacksonville attorney. So there we go now. Aaron Bowen has the ball. Bowen played his college basketball at Georgetown. He's also an assistant basketball coach here in the community at I believe it's Providence High School. Chuck McGroy with the ball. He's going to go for a three, and that misses. And Miguel Paul with a nice rebound. He gets it over to Hornsby. Hornsby back over to Aaron Bowen. Bowen's going to bring the ball up, and he's going to pass it over to Chuck McGroy. McGroy over to Paul. Paul with a three. Got it. Great play. Great pass. And great three-pointer for Miguel Paul. So the Giants with a 7-point lead. Doing a great job tonight so far. That basket will not count as Rashad Morgan was called for the travel. So Jacksonville gets the ball back, looking to do some more damage. An exciting first quarter. The ball went right out of the hands. That slipped out of Hornsby's hands. And that would be a 3D possession. They miss. Giants get the ball back, and they get the ball to Bernard Nugent. Nugent underneath. Got it. Get the ball to one of your best players. Get the ball, I should say, to one of the best players in the ABA, and he'll make things happen, and Nugent did that. Great rebound by Robert Hornsby, and now ball's back to Bernard. Bernard brings the ball up. Paul trying to make it two in a row. Got it! Just like that, the Giants with a 12-point lead. And we're going to have a quick timeout. Palm Beach is going to have to regroup. A lot different from December, I'll tell you that, but still a lot of basketball to be played. But great job by Miguel Paul. That was his second three-pointer in the last minute and a half. And we're going to take a quick break. Giants lead 28-16. As we are back, and wow, what an ending to that as we went to a quick break with the Giants on a 7-0 run right now, and that will break. As I said, that Trey Dixon with the three cuts the deficit to 9. There goes Bernard Nugent, though. The Giants aren't feeling sorry for themselves. They go right back to it. Bowen gets fouled. Nugent went up for it, missed. Aaron Bowen got the rebound. It looks like we've got an injury now. Aaron Horn played at UNF, and Aaron Horn injured. It looks like he's going to be all right. He's back up for Palm Beach. So, Bowen going to the line, shooting 2 for the first time tonight, and just missed that first one. Got some substitutions now for Palm Beach. Chuck McGroy and Miguel Paul are down here getting ready to play some defense just in case. And Bowen makes the second one. But there was a lane violation. Basket will Looks like it will not count. Yeah, basket will not count because of the lane violation from the Giants. And Malik Brevard grabs the rebound and puts the basket back. Cuts the deficit to 7. Giants lead 28-21. And we're about a minute out from the end of the first quarter. It's been an exciting one. Nugent loses possession, and Bowen tries to go up with a shot. It misses. Palm Beach now with numbers, and that was a good, and that layup's going to count. That was number 11, George Gray. Gray looked like he was going to take a 3, but he hesitated, and then he went in and got the layup, and it looks like he's going to go to the line. He was fouled. That's not good for the Giants. You're giving Palm Beach an extra chance now to put some more points on the board. It looks like we're going to have some substitutions now. Rob Hornsby's coming out. Elijah is back in. And Maurice Mickens is back in. Miguel Paul will take a break. And so will Robert Hornsby. That free throw is off. And Nugent was pushed out of bounds, threw the ball back. The ball bounced off the face of George Gray. He's holding his nose. Hopefully he's okay. It was a scramble for the ball. That is going to be a technical called on Nugent. Thank you, Rory. Rory Thompson, our producer, caught that. I did not see the referee signal it, but yes, it will be a technical foul on Bernard Nugent. Not sure how, I just think it was going for the ball. Bernard was trying to get the ball off of Gray to get the possession back. So 48 seconds now remaining in this quarter. An exciting opening quarter. A lot of back and forth. The Giants have kind of commanded, kept a pretty good lead, but some turnovers late kind of got the game. The Giants at one point were up 28-16. And Palm Beach on a 7-0 run right now. Giants looking to get back in the score column here. Stop this run, the 7-0 run from Palm Beach. Miguel Paul's going to bring the ball up. Nugent came out, but Paul has replaced Nugent. And Miguel goes up. He's going to miss that, but he's going to get a shot at the line. That foul was on number 11, George Gray. So Miguel has a chance to add to this lead as he goes to the line, shoots 2. Gets the first one. See if we can get this second one. Get a 7-point lead. And just in and out. Try to get a lead as the quarter gets ready to come to a close. Probably another possession for the Giants. Probably one more. Possibly 2 for, one each. That's Morgan on the shot. Cuts the deficit to 4 now. 20 seconds. Shot clock is off. So the Giants will probably run this clock down till the end to get the last shot and close out this quarter with the lead. We already have the lead, but trying to add to it. There goes Miguel. He was bumped, but Elijah with the rebound and puts it back. Nice job by Elijah Superman Smith. And at the end of one, Giants 31, Palm Beach 25. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. And we are back. An exciting first quarter. Coach Tucker's fired up. During the break, we can hear him up here. And there's a pretty big crowd tonight. A lot of people here tonight. It's very loud, but Coach Tucker was getting after it. He's proud of his team, you could tell, but he's also going over some key details in the second quarter. Fired up, though. Fired up. And I remember when Coach Tucker was a player, he was same as he is as a coach, just an intense, focused individual. A coach has done a phenomenal job. So there was a technical foul. I don't know what. Referees need to be a little bit more clear, but nonetheless, Giants are going to inbound. Looks like Miguel Paul, Maurice Mickens, Chuck McRoy, Brandon Davis is back in the game, and Elijah Smith is in the game. Looks like Palm Beach has their original starting five out that started the game with. They're back out there here in the second quarter. So, exciting night. A good pass to Mickens. And Maurice is going to move around and gets the ball to Miguel Paul. Shot clock going down to 5. Paul goes up, got it, and that is no basket. He's going to go to the line, shoot 2. I guess he was fouled on the way up, but the basket went out because Elijah Smith put it back in, but it was a no basket. But Miguel, on the good news is he'll get 2 shots. Miguel, usually a sure thing from the free throw line. And a lot of fans still coming in here tonight. We've got a lot. We're up here in the upper deck where our equipment and a camera crew is everything set up, and we got fans up here with us now, hanging out and watching the Giants. Paul nails it. Big play for him, and Giants will set up the defense, and here come the Stampede. George Gray looking for some open players. That's Brevard. Brevard inside. That's number 10. That was Morgan. He misses. Mickens will bring the ball up. Mickens slowing it down. Giants slowed it down since this second quarter started, but it's worked off well. Mickens, another great isolation play. Giants have been slowing it down offensively the last couple of possessions, and it's like I said, it's worked out well. It's 4 points in the first minute here of this quarter. And there's a 3. That is in. That's Malik Brevard. Brevard played out of Arkansas State. He does a good job on that one. Giants with a 7-point lead. Miguel Paul gets it over to Brandon Davis, and there was a little bit of a contact there. That was number 1, John Middleton, who played his college ball out of Bridgeport in Connecticut. Looked like John Middleton got his forearm in the face of Davis. Davis obviously not happy, but Giants will keep possession. 15 on the shot clock. Now Davis at the top of the key. He goes inside. He goes way inside. Nobody even – it was – I'm not sure what the defensive strategy there was for Palm Beach, but everybody kind of ran away from Brandon, and he went in there and got his 2. I think he was a little surprised. Nobody guarded him. Obviously, Brandon's a very physical, very, very tough player. They need to guard him if they want to slow him down and slow down this Giants offense. And there's a miss by George Gray. Giants got possession. There goes Miguel Paul. Paul's going to slow it down. He gets it back to Elijah. Elijah back to Miguel. Miguel back to Maurice. And Mickens goes right inside on another isolation play. Misses, but something's wrong on that interior defense for the Palm Beach Stampede. And there's a 3-pointer nailed by George Gray. And hopefully everything's okay. Miguel Paul, not sure what happened. He's down. Trainers out there to see if he's okay. Hopefully it wasn't a leg injury. Did not see that. We saw him fall, We're not sure what happened, if it was if he's going to be okay, though. He's up. Not sure if he got pushed, tripped. He's walking fine, so it wasn't a lower body injury. He's okay, though. He's staying in. He's a warrior, tough player. So Chuck McGroy comes out, and Aaron Bowen is back in. Miguel Paul will inbounds. Paul regains himself. He's okay, moving around. Bowen inbounds to Mickens. Here comes Maurice. Maurice up. Good pass to Elijah Smith. And now Elijah goes inside, and I think they found the weakness. Elijah Smith with a great job there, and a lot of scoring on that interior defense, as we talked about a few minutes ago. I think they're kind of seeing a little bit of a weakness in that zone defense of Palm Beach. Very good job by the Giants, Coach Tucker exposing that, and we'll see if Palm Beach makes any adjustments here. A good balance of scoring tonight also. And R.J. Wright's in the game now, and he's going to replace Miguel. Good pressure there by the defense of the Giants. No basket. No basket. And that foul will be on Aaron Bowen. But no basket. A lot of poor shots. And Stampede get some help there, and probably a good call though by the officials, and we'll see where this leads. But unfortunately for Palm Beach, Brevard will miss his first free throw. Bowen and R.J. Wright will switch positions as the Giants get ready for the second shot. Second free throw, Brevard makes the second one. So Giants with a steady lead. Like I said, slower tempo this second quarter, but it has worked very well. And there'll be another foul. That's Brevard. That's Brevard's fourth personal. As he bumps and fouls Bowen. 15 seconds on the shot clock for your Jacksonville Giants. R.J. Wright will inbound to Maurice Mickens. Mickens looking around. A little bit slower tempo, but like I said, it's worked well for the Giants. There's a good job. Good pass to Elijah Smith. 3 seconds on the shot clock, and R.J. just misses. But Aaron Bowen with a good rebound, but he misses, and he gets pushed and thrown into the Bailey sign. No call there, and a great block. And no. They're going to call a goal. Is that it? Yeah, goaltending on Elijah Smith. That will give the Stampede a 2, and now they will be down by 5. So we got 8:26 remaining in the half. Giants with a steady lead, like we said, trying to add to it. No mistakes. But you got to remember, the Giants, they go on those flurries. It's kind of like a boxer or an MMA fighter. They just, it'll be a close game, and boom, they're up by, they're up by 2 or 3, and boom, they'll go on a rally for a minute, and they're up by 15. There's another foul on Palm Beach, and Brandon Davis will now shoot 2. I would not be surprised if these two teams played again in the ABA tournament, which we'll have a little bit more information on that in next week's game. And Brandon Davis will take his second shot. And he nails it. I'll keep that 7-point cushion for the Giants. Here comes Palm Beach. And that ball gets deflected, nearly stolen by Mickens. Good backward pass, but a steal by R.J. Wright. And now the Giants got numbers. Here comes Maurice Mickens. He goes over to Brandon Davis. Davis with a three, and just misses. Close one, but a great steal by R.J. And we talked about that defensive pressure. Defensive pressure. Right now, the Stampede, 34 points in a quarter and a half. Both defenses really playing good tonight. Giants playing a little bit better, but some good stuff. All right, so we'll take a quick break. Giants lead 41-34. And we are back. Thank you to Bailey's Health and Fitness, the official gym of your Jacksonville Giants, Jacksonville Gems, and Jacksonville Jewels, and Giant Management. Had a little competition just now between some of the young fans out here. Many great events for the family when you come to a Jacksonville Giants game. There's free throw shooting contest, 3-point shots, dribble relay. I mean, just good stuff. And always keep that in mind when you're planning your weekend activities. And we'll be back in action next week as well at Christ the King Catholic School here in Jacksonville as the Giants have their regular season finale. But we won't talk much about that right now, as we're definitely in this big one right now. This is a great game. Really grateful to be here, and we're grateful to have our fans here. Great pass there by Maurice. RJ misses the three. And Palm Beach back on a run now. Palm Beach, a little bit quicker tempo. Great block by Elijah Smith. Here goes Aaron Bowen. He goes up, and he's fouled. I don't think Palm Beach had a choice in the matter. That was Rashad Morgan, who played his college ball here at Edward Waters College here locally in Jacksonville. He had to foul him. Otherwise, Bowen was going to dunk that. I'm sorry. Thank you, Rory. Edward Waters University. Formerly Edward Waters College. Not sure if when Morgan played there, it could have been Edward Waters College. Depends how long he's been in the league. But Giants also used to play at Edward Waters several years ago. Possibly in the future we could be back. Love that facility, and obviously they've revamped the facility, and we love the community as well. So here goes Bowen, shooting two. And no problemo, nails that one, and Giants extending this lead. I think right now if you're Jacksonville, if you could go into halftime with an 8 to 10 point lead, that's impressive. And anything more is a bonus. And there's a steal, Mickens, but there's another steal. And that was number 30, KT is his nickname, Tucker. Good rebound by Maurice Mickens. Mickens over to Miguel Paul. Miguel Paul to Elijah. Elijah underneath Aaron Bowen. Bowen got it. Giants with a 9-point lead, looking to extend this to double digits as we are midway through the second quarter. Palm Beach just kind of There's a nice shot as I say that. That's number 11, George Gray. You know, they can't. The one thing about Palm Beach, they stay within striking distance. They're struggling a little bit, but they continue to stay within striking distance, and they don't allow it to get too out of hand, as we've seen in the past with the Jackson Showboats and, you know, Atlanta. There's a great job by Mickens, but some teams will kind of let it get out of hand, and then when they make the comeback, it's just too far away. They can't do anything. But Mickens answers, though, and another near block by Elijah, but Stampede will get it. That was number 10. That was Morgan. But Bowen comes right back, but he mishandles the ball. He gets the ball back. He passes it over to Maurice. Shot clock's at 12. Mickens does a great job, and so did Bowen getting rid of the ball. They slow it down. They go right back, and Maurice is fouled. And that was on number 22, Trey Dixon. Dixon saying it was a travel. There was not a travel. It was a shooting foul. Second foul for Trey Dixon. Mickens now goes to the line, shoots 2. There comes Maurice. Goes to the line and nails it. Amazing job tonight in the free throw department, especially the veteran Maurice Mickens, Miguel Paul. Haven't seen Bernard Nugent in a little bit, but I think we'll have him back out here soon. And R.J. Wright comes to the sidelines. Elijah comes to the sidelines. Chuck McRoy, Davis, Robert Hornsby's back in, Miguel Paul, and Mickens, the 5 for Jacksonville. And nails it again. Maurice is perfect from free throw line tonight. And we'll see what Palm Beach can do here. There's a good pass inside. That's number 30 gets the ball. And he goes up, and that is an offensive foul on Kiraga Tucker, KT. Giants get the ball back, looking to add a basket here. Puts them in double-digit lead. And I think that's kind of the goal right now. If you're Gerard Tucker, you take a double-digit lead into halftime, you're going to frustrate this Palm Beach team. Remember, they're on the road. The crowd is definitely getting the better of them, as well as the Giants. But it's a little bit different than that week 1 game, that game 1. I'm sorry. It was the opener for the Giants back in December on the road. And that basket is no good, and they're going to call for a defensive foul. And that's on Chuck McRoy. Coach Tucker's not happy. Very frustrated with the call. And so is the bench of the Giants. And now we got 2 shots for Palm Beach. Trying to clarify the number here. That foul was on Chuck McRoy. And number 7, Matt Roll, who played college ball at a Florida Memorial. He goes to the line and he misses the first one. And see if he can make this second one. Try to cut this deficit. Misses that one. Good rebound by Hornsby. It didn't seem like Palm Beach was trying to get it. A lot of them are out of position, but Rob Hornsby has the ball. He goes underneath. Mickens, ball just bounces out of bounds. Good pass underneath, though. Mickens will look to get it back. Giants in a full court defense. Mickens playing tight on, that's number 0, Montel Williams. And there's a 3-point attempt and a little bump, but he got it. No foul. That is going to be a 2-pointer, I believe. Yes. He was on the line. Foot was on the line. Still, though, just trying to chop away at the Giant lead. Mickens for three. Just misses, but a great rebound by McRoy. And Hornsby gets called for the foul. He tries to get the steal. He gets called for foul. So right now it is 49-43. That wasn't earlier for the Stampede. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it here though. Quick officials timeout. Giants with a 6-point lead. You know, I think with just under 4 minutes. Like I said, the Stampede, they just, you know, they're keeping within striking distance, and I think that's kind of what your goal's got to be right now with the position you're in. Keep it close. Eventually make a couple plays to take the lead. The Giants, they want to keep extending the lead, and if they can get into that double-digit number, it gives them a little bit more room. Right now we got the Jacksonville Gems dance team on the floor. Grateful for them and grateful for all that they do for the team, all their support. Also, visiting the area, check out Hampton Inn Regency, providing Jacksonville with affordable comfort and hospitality. Also, since 1985, Brown & Brown of Jacksonville has served our surrounding communities, the most trusted insurance company in Jacksonville. Thank you, Brown & Brown Insurance. Needing an X-ray or MRI? Tell your doctor you want the best. Contact Advanced Diagnostic Group. Advanced Diagnostic Group has the state-of-the-art equipment that delivers the best quality images when it comes to your health. Choose Advanced Diagnostic Group, the official imaging partner of your Jacksonville Giants. Great night tonight for basketball. Great job by your your Jules dance team. Also at halftime, we got the Showtime USA performing. And later on, in the fourth quarter, we've got the Gems, Tacoy Creek, and Pedro Menendez dance teams performing. Also want to thank Bailey's Health and Fitness, the official gym of your Jacksonville Giants. So now, with less than 4 minutes remaining in this quarter, in the half, some really good basketball. And the Giants back to work now with Palm Beach. The Stampede looking to get on a run. And the Giants looking to stop them and add to that lead. Good inside pass. Palm Beach slowing it down. And there's a three-point shot. It misses. That was number 3, Malik Brevard. And there's a good pass inside. Bowen got it! And he goes right into LaRon Scholl's sign over here on the floor. Great job by Aaron Bowen. And he'll shoot an additional one to extend this lead. Going to try to get this 9-point lead. Bowen, and we've talked about this a lot, he was a former Georgetown Hoya. Has been with the Giants for 4 seasons. Bowen misses that one, though. The Giants will have an 8-point lead. Good pass underneath. That 3 is off. Good rebound by Bowen. Now Mickens has the ball. Trying to get some clarification on Bernard Nugent if he's injured or I'm not sure. He has not been back in the game since that technical foul in the first quarter. We'll get clarification at halftime. And there's a layup by George Gray. Giants now with a 6-point lead. Looking to add to it under 3 minutes now in this half. Mickens slowing it down. Trying to set something up. Got 10 on the shot clock. Miguel Paul inside. Back over to Chuck McRoy. McRoy, the big man, goes for the 3. Got it. Great job by Chuck McRoy getting these Giants an even bigger lead. That 3 is off. Great rebound. Mickens gets it. He brings it up. Over to Miguel Paul. Miguel Paul for 3. Just misses, but Mickens with the rebound. Back to Brandon Davis. Davis for 3. Misses 2. If one of those threes had went in, this place would have erupted. Unfortunately, they did not. Giants will have a 9-point lead now, and there's a foul. An incredible first half. One of the best we've seen in a few seasons by both these teams. Give credit to both of them. I know, obviously, we're pro-Giants. This is a Jacksonville Giant network, but both teams playing great basketball, physical. But like we said, we expect that from two of the ABA's elite teams. There's a three-pointer attempted by number 0, Montel Williams. That's off. Mickens with the ball. Mickens brings it up to half court. Mickens gets instructions from Gerard Tucker. Maurice now looking around. Maurice back over to Brandon Davis. Davis goes inside. Back to Maurice. Shot clock with 3 seconds. Mickens is going to pull it up. Goes for the 3. Misses. And that's rebounded by, that was number 7. That was Matt Roll. And now they go up and gets it. No foul. That was number 11. That's George Gray. Stampede trying to stay in this game. And that's going to be a defensive foul on, I don't know what that was there with Gray. He just made a nice shot, and that's his third personal. He just kind of tackled Miguel. I don't know what that was. Miguel Paul kind of, I don't understand that with, Gray just went in there and kind of took Miguel down. So Miguel's going to go and shoot 2 now. And he will make the, just misses. Just misses the first one. Chantrez Davis coming in. He played out of Palm Beach State. He's in now. He'll replace Matt Roll. And that Miguel Paul makes his second free throw. Giants with an 8-point lead. And we got a little over a minute remaining. An exciting first half. Credit to both teams. Williams has the ball. He's going to pass over. That was number 30. That was Tucker. He's going to miss that giant ball. Not sure what happened there, but we'll get back to the court. Bowen inbounds to Mickens. Mickens passes it back to Bowens. Bowens back to Maurice. Giants setting something up. Tucker throwing out the signals. And there's a good job by Mickens. He goes in. He misses, but he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Trey Dixon pleading his case to the officials, but it looked like a foul to me. So, 36 seconds. Mickens has been perfect tonight. 8 for 8 from the free throw line, which is why he is one of the ABA's best. 4-time MVP, 3-time tournament MVP for the ABA. And now he will go to the line, shoot 2, try to stay perfect from the free throw line. Nails it. He makes this one. They're up by 10, which is, I think that's a very good first half performance. And at halftime, we're going to try to get some clarification on Bernard Nugent. He has not been in the game since that technical foul. So I don't know if they just want to let him rest a little bit. But Mickens, 10 for amazing. Nails another one. Perfect from the free throw line. Giants with a 10-point lead now. 30 seconds remaining in the half. So if you're Palm Beach, you're going to have to, you want to get something here. You do not want to go in down 10. Double digits is not good. And that pass will bounce off, and that will be Giants ball. Number 11, that was George Gray. Mishandled the ball, tried to throw it in the direction of Miguel Paul, but he was already out of bounds. So Giants will get the ball back. I'm assuming this will be the last possession of the half. 20 seconds, shot clock's off. Giants will look to inbound here. It will be Aaron Bowen. He will inbound to Maurice Mickens. And Palm Beach staying half court. No pressure here. And Giants will wait till the very end here to finish up. They will have a double-digit lead heading into halftime, no matter what happens on this attempt. Mickens for three. Just misses. Palm Beach with the rebounds. And a very impressive first half for your reigning, defending ABA champion Jacksonville Giants, 7-time champs. And we got some big performances from Showtime USA and some local dance teams here at halftime, but we're gonna take a quick break. Giants with a commanding, I wouldn't say too commanding, but an impressive 10-point lead over the number 3 undefeated Palm Beach Stampede. We'll be right back.
Know you got an option. You can slide with me if you drop in. We rolling on a plot, staying locked in. Hey, yo, Carlos, can you tell me?
Turnovers from the Giants offensively because of these two ball handlers. This Nugent with an up and under. Wow. Commercial time, but Bernard Nugent leading the way with that pretty up and under shot. Giants by 4.
know you got an option. You can slide with me if you drop in. We rolling on a plot, staying locked in. Hey, yo, Carlos, can you tell me?
Turnovers from the Giants offensively because of these two ball handlers. This Nugent with an up and under. Wow. Commercial time, but Bernard Nugent leading the way with that pretty up and under shot. Giants by 4.
Know you got an option. You can slide with me if you drop in. We rolling on a plot, staying locked in. Hey, yo, Carlos, can you tell me?
Turnovers from the Giants offensively because of these two ball handlers. This Nugent with an up and under. Wow. Commercial time, but Bernard Nugent leading the way with that pretty up and under shot. Giants by 4.
Know you got an option. You can slide with me if you drop in. We rolling on a plot, staying locked in. Hey, yo, Carlos, can you tell me?
Turnovers from the Giants offensively because of these two ball handlers. This Nugent with an up and under. Wow. Commercial time, but Bernard Nugent leading the way with that pretty up and under shot. Giants by 4.
And we are back. An amazing amazing halftime performance by Showtime USA and all the age groups of Showtime. And we're back now, ready to roll. And both teams ready to get after it. Giants trying to keep the lead, and the Stampede they're in a tough spot, down 10, not out of the game, but just have to take one play at a time. At 3-pointers off, and both teams trade possessions, and here we go. There's a nice 3-pointer, and that is off as well. And a good rebound there by number 7. And hopefully Elijah Smith's okay. Matt rolled with the rebound, but Smith had fallen, and it did not look good. Hopefully he's all right. He's not sure if it was a foot or knee injury. But Elijah, a huge part of this team. He's going to be okay. He's walking off on his own power. A little bit dizzy. Might have hit his head as he fell. It's been a physical game, and Elijah's in the trenches right there, going up, getting rebounds, and getting after it, as they say. But huge leader of this team, a veteran. So hopefully he's okay and he'll be back soon. Bernard Nugent back in the game. I think they just wanted him to kind of cool off. Had a technical foul in the first quarter. We didn't see him in the second quarter. We were concerned about, was he ejected? What happened? But he's back in the game, and he comes in and he gets the first basket of the second half for both teams. Gives the Giants a 12-point lead. And just like that, we got the big man, George Gray, going up for the layup. And Nugent goes inside. He misses, or he gets fouled, and he was fouled by, that was number 11, George Gray. First one of the half, and first team foul of the half. Nugent looks fresh and nails it. That's 4 points in the first minute and a half of this third quarter. So might have been a strategy to rest him in the first half. And George Gray with 4 points. He nails another one. So might have been a little bit of a strategy for Jacksonville to rest Bernard a little bit. Him and Mickens are on the floor together, which is always a tough combination to stop. And as I say that, Mickens goes up and it's in. And that's 6 points combined between the two in the first 2 minutes of this this third quarter. Like I said, the Giants look well rested. Coach Tucker did a great job with the substitutions. As I say that, John Middleton with the layup. Middleton played at Bridgeport University in Connecticut, University of Bridgeport. And I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut, so pretty cool. But anyway, not enough of that. He's going to go to the line. 10-point lead for the Giants. But very, very good job and a tough group to stop with Mickens and Nugent together. I will say, though, Palm Beach looks pretty rested, too. So some adjustments were made at halftime. A lot faster tempo for both teams. Chuck McGrory throws up a three. It misses. And here comes Palm Beach. And that passes behind the back of John Middleton. Goes out of bounds. Jacksonville basketball. And it looks like, my apologies, it's not Jacksonville basketball. That must have deflected off of somebody. George Gray will inbounds. Shot clock is at 15. There's a deep pass to Matt Roll. And here comes George Gray. Gray over to number 3. That's Malik Brevard. Pass is out of bounds. Giants ball. Like I said, both teams a little bit more quick. Tempo's a little bit faster. And obviously the Stampede are going to have to play a little bit faster because, the time you're going to have to get back in this game. You do not want the Giants to keep this 10-point cushion. Otherwise, it will go into the fourth quarter, and it will be tough. And there's Maurice Mickens with the 3. And now the Giants with a 12-point lead. And this is another thing. This was a part of the keys to victory that we talked about. We had 3 keys to victory for the Giants that we talked about. Conditioning was on that list. That was a bullet point. Nugent is fouled. Conditioning was a bullet point, and right now you look at the depth that the Giants have. You look at the combinations of the lineups, and you look how fast they are. It looks like the game just started. And I will give Palm Beach credit. They are in good shape as well, but the Giants just have that little kick in their step. And I just believe that conditioning is going to be big, especially going into this fourth quarter. And with the Giants now having a 12-point lead, it's going to get tougher. If the Stampede can't get it going, it's going to be tougher to come back and be in contention. They were within striking distance when it was a 5 to 7, 8-point lead for the Giants, but when you start getting into those double-digit numbers, it becomes way more difficult to make that comeback. Nugent, he's got 6 points this half, and he nails both free throws to extend the lead. So now this is crucial for Palm Beach. That three is off, and no rebound as the ball goes out of bounds. These next couple possessions are crucial. Palm Beach continues to fall behind. It's going to be just like any other Giant win this season and the last couple years where Jacksonville outworks you. And that third, fourth quarter, they just put the exclamation point down. That being said, I still think, they're undefeated. They might be able to have something left in the tank to make a comeback. But, Giants, they know what they're doing, and I think the depth is going to be a big factor. Remember, first game of the year, Bowen and Hornsby were out injured. So, and you got Bowen's on the court. Maurice with the three. And Hornsby's been coming in and out of the game. So, now the Giants are starting to have a little bit more fun, and they're really taking this over. The crowd's into it. They're excited. There's a block by Aaron Bowen. Here goes Bernard. Got it. Just like that, the Giants, 19-point lead. And they're looking for more. There's a sloppy shot attempt. That ball goes out of bounds. Giant ball. And now a much-needed, I'm not sure why they didn't do it sooner, but a much-needed timeout by Palm Beach. I know they have their system, but much-needed timeout for Palm Beach. We're going to keep it with you just because this will be should be a shorter one. We got a little raffle ticket. They're going to read it off. Also, as this raffle number gets read off, the Giants would like to extend a special thanks to the law offices of Ron Scholes for their ongoing support of the Jacksonville Giants. Also, don't forget, you can follow the Jacksonville Giants by liking the Giants on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at ABA_Giants on Twitter. And make sure you hashtag Jacks Giants. And a lot of big information, a lot of big announcements coming up with the ABA tournament next month. And the regular season finale next Saturday at Christ the King Catholic School. Also, looking for a great and easy dinner with the family? Call Pizza Hut, available for delivery and pickup. Remember, no one out-pizzas the Hut. And the Jacksonville Giants love Pizza Hut. That is our meal sponsor. Also, your body and your health are the only thing you can carry on with your everyday life. Take care of it. Join Bailey's Powerhouse Gym here in Jacksonville and St. John's and Clay County. So, back on the floor. Giants with a 19-point lead just like that. The conditioning, the tempo, continuing to pay off for your Giants. Bernard Nugent comes off the floor, and he's got the ball right now, but Bernard did not play in the second quarter, and he looks fresh like the game just started. Has had 8 points this half. Aaron Bowen. And just the Giants are up by 21, and yes, they are, especially if you've been watching. It was a lot closer early on, but the Giants running away with it right now, and all Palm Beach can do is try to stop the bleeding and get back in this game by any means necessary, but that shot is off. That will be a foul. And it looks like number 3, Malik Brevard, will go to the line. He was fouled by, I believe that was number 4. Yeah, that was Bowen, number 4, on the foul. Stampede, they've got to make these if they want to stay in this game. They've got to make these free throws. And, right now, being down by this much, every possession counts because if it continues to get out of hand, there won't be much of a fourth quarter to come back to. So I think right now you got to throw everything at the Giants. You got to be more tempo. You got a full court press. You got to do something to take the Giants out of their comfort zone because that's what the Giants did to Palm Beach. And something happened. The basket went in. It was good. Quick officials timeout. 20-point lead for your Giants. And that is off by Maurice Mickens. And that'll be the third team foul. Mickens is going to go to the line. He's perfect from free throw line tonight. Huge part of this team as well with the free throws. And Mickens will nail it, and he remains perfect from the free throw line. Unless I missed something earlier, but statistically, he's perfect. Let's see what he can do here. 21-point lead for the Jacksonville Giants. And an amazing third quarter here. Nails it again. The Giants concluded the first half on a run, and then they started the third quarter with another run. Mickens is perfect from the free throw line. Nugent's dominating right now and is unstoppable. And him and Mickens together, when they're on, lights out. And you got to remember, this is a Palm Beach team. A lot of people might tune in and, oh, yeah, this is normal. The Giants always do this. This is the third-ranked team in the country, in the ABA. This is the 13-0 Palm Beach Stampede. So this is a good basketball team. This is a good team. They're well coached. They've got great players. But you have to remember, you have the defending and reigning champs. They're at home. They're focused. They took that loss personal in December. And ever since then, it made them better. It made them come together, work harder. And we couldn't be proud of the Giants. Game's still on, though. I mean, it's a big lead, 22 points, but Giants still got to finish it out. But we still got a lot of basketball to play, but I think they've got a great chance right now, and they've done really well. McCrory throws up a shot outside. That's off. Palm Beach back to it. And there's a three-pointer, and that is off. And the rebound is no good for Palm Beach. Mickens ends up with the ball. He gets it to Bernard. Here comes Brandon Davis for three. And just misses. I think everybody in the crowd stood up for that one. Mickens with the ball back. Fresh shot clock now as the Giants had the rebounds. There's a near steal attempt. Giant ball. Shot clock will stay at 15 seconds. An amazing atmosphere here tonight, too. A big shout-out to the Giants fans, the Giants community here at UNF Arena. A lot of people here. The largest crowd we've had in several years since the pandemic. That pass will go behind. Not sure what happened there. Chuck McGraw, a little miscommunication with him and Bernard. Ball goes out of bounds. And there's a good job. A miss. Giants will get possession. There's a block. And now Brandon Davis. Got it! Unbelievable. The Giants rolling 80-55. Just when you look at Mickens and Nugent, you got Brandon Davis making threes. A good recovery by George Gray to get some points on the board for the Stampede, but all Jacksonville this quarter, third quarter, second half. Nugent, uncontested, nails it. I don't know what happened there, but nobody guarded him. He went up, nails the three. Giants trying to get a 30-point lead now. Nugent with a near steal. Bounce pass to number 10. He is fouled. That's Morgan. He'll go to the line. As we said earlier, Morgan played at Edward Waters. Also St. Pete. Third team foul for the Giants. And he'll nail the first one. Like I said, got to make these free throws. Got to just take one position at a time. Elijah Smith is coming back in. He'll go in for Chuck McGroy. And Miguel Paul now, a fresh Miguel Paul, comes in for Maurice Mickens. That'll be Miguel's first appearance this half. He had a great first half as well. But he's fresh, rested from halftime, and he's in now. That free throw is good. Bernard Nugent brings the ball up. Mickens nails it. Great job. And there we go. There's a jump shot by number 11. He misses. That's George Gray. A little scramble there. There we go. Jacksonville Gems performing. We're going to take a quick break. We'll leave it here for the Gems performance. Great job, Jacksonville Gems dance team. I also want to give a quick shout out to the Naval Hospital of Jacksonville Color Guard. Richard Romero directed that. That was pregame. And we also want to thank the St. John's Academy Choir. They performed the national anthem today. A great job under the direction of Chris Kelly. Also, since 1985, Brown & Brown of Jacksonville has served our surrounding communities, the most trusted insurance company in Jacksonville. Thank you to Brown & Brown Insurance for their support of your Jacksonville Giants. Also, the third quarter is presented by Advanced Diagnostic Group. Needing an X-ray or MRI? Tell the doctor you want to go to Advanced Diagnostic. State-of-the-art equipment that delivers the best quality images. When it comes to your health, choose Advanced Diagnostic Group. Back on the floor now. There's a good shot there that was number 22. That was Trey Dixon. He makes it. Giants regain possession now. Look to add to the lead. Nugent setting it up. We got about 10 seconds on the shot clock. Brandon Davis for three. Got it. And he takes a little bump into the wall, into the Advanced Diagnostic sign. And the third quarter is presented by Advanced Diagnostics. Great job by Brandon Davis. That shot's off. Hornsby with the rebound. Nugent's by himself. He stops. Great patience by Bernard Nugent. And the Giants have a 29-point lead. Unbelievable. If you checked in late or if you were watching this game and you took a quick break and you are tuning back in, yes, the Giants have gone on a huge third quarter run. Only up at 10 by 10 at halftime. Finished the first half with a little bit of a run. But this game was mostly Jacksonville up by 5-7 a majority of that half, that first half. And now the reigning champs are up by almost 30 points. And there's a shot made by Palm Beach. Remember, Palm Beach is undefeated this year. 13-0, defeated the Giants in December. But as we said, the Giants, had a couple guys out with injuries that game. Not taking anything away from Palm Beach. They're a great team. But Hornsby, Bowen, they were out for that game. Nugent for 3, that's off. Ball's back to Stampede. But as I said earlier, the Giants peak for late in the season for tournament time. I would not be surprised if these teams did play again, though. Hornsby for 3. Just misses. Good rebound by Matt Roll. Palm Beach brings the ball up. And I believe that's Roll on it's George Gray. He gets the layup. Cuts the deficit to 25. There goes Miguel Paul. Less than 90 seconds remaining in this third quarter. And Nugent goes up. They're going to call an offensive foul. I am very surprised at that. Excuse me, was that a foul? No, the basket counts. That's a defensive foul. My apologies. Great job. I wasn't sure what the call was. It looked like they were going to call it on Bernard, but they did not. So great job. Bernard back to the line. He'll get one shot here. Give the Giants a lot of credit. This was an amazing effort in the third quarter. Huge run. And a lot of it is because of that man who just made that free throw. Bernard Nugent just came out, rested, did not play in the second quarter. We weren't sure what was going on, if he was injured. He had a technical foul, but he came back and just completely dominated. And there's a nice steal by Big Robert Hornsby. He gets the ball down to Nugent. Nugent over to Maurice. And Maurice just misses. Palm Beach will get the rebounds. And another steal. That's Hornsby. Nugent will be on his own. Nugent goes up and got it. That's 14 for Bernard this quarter alone. Great steal by Big Rob Hornsby. He's done some great things defensively tonight for the team. And with that last basket by Nugent, the Giants have a 30-point lead. Only up 10 at halftime. At one point, trailed early on. Only had a 3-point lead after the first quarter. And now with a 30-point lead. That'll be 28 now. Bowen to Hornsby. Remember, Hornsby and Bowen did not play in that first game, that first loss to Palm Beach back in December. Giants are a lot more healthy. They had the injuries. They were out. They're back playing now. And Bowen gets the ball stolen. And then they're going to call the foul on Bowen as he reached in. And here comes the Stampede. Montel Williams inside. Good pass to, that's Morgan. Morgan goes up, misses. Morgan makes the second one. And this will be it. Maurice throws up the last shot. Joe almost makes it. We're going to take a quick break. Into the third quarter. Your defending 7-time ABA national champion, Jacksonville Giants 95. Palm Beach 69. There we go. We are back. We just had our half-court shootout. And the Giants now cruising. A very intense first half. And like we discussed, the 3 keys to victory, conditioning. And you could tell Giants look like the game just started. We talked about defensive pressure. That you could check that box because the Giants have been all over the Stampede. 69 points in 3 quarters for the Stampede is a low for the season. And then the 3-point game, the long-range game was cranking tonight. The depth, you could check that box with Nugent, Mickens, Paul, I mean the whole crew, Hornsby, R.J. Wright, all the guys coming in and making plays. Paul was pushed, did not get called. It was close, but give it to Palm Beach. That 3 is off, and there's a good rebound by, that's number 24. That's Aaron Horn. Aaron Horn played his basketball, his college ball at UNF right here in this arena. And he'll go to the line and shoot an additional free throw. Great defensive game, as we said. So Stampede right now, they just got to take one possession at a time, keep their head up, and just play basketball and try not to think about the score and just try to get back into this game. The Giants looking good, though, I will say. Very impressive. Currently, we have Elijah Smith, Hornsby, Bernard, Miguel, and Brandon Davis on the floor for the Giants. And they look fresh and ready to keep this thing going. There's Miguel Paul. Good inside pass underneath to Nugent. Nugent nails it. And he gets not officially fouled, but he got bumped a little bit. It's what it is. No call. It's no biggie because he made the shot. And the Giants closing in on 100. Great block by Elijah. And there's going to be a offensive foul. And he took that foul like a champ. And here we go. Hornsby inbounds. Bernard Nugent. 11 minutes now remaining in this game. And the Giants look comfortable, composed, relaxed. And Hornsby misses the 3. Good rebound by Brandon Davis. He goes up, just misses. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. .10:53 remaining in the game. Giants with a big lead. Brandon Davis will get his shots here. Giants closing in on 100 points early in the 4th quarter. Davis misses that one. Here comes Brandon. Nails that one. Here comes the Stampede, and that misses. It's out of bounds. Almost took out one of the popcorn boxes over there. And Hornsby brings the ball up. We got 10:30 remaining in this game. And there's another foul, second personal, third team foul for Palm Beach. And we got Nugent will get the ball inbounded from Brandon Davis, and we're going to have a timeout here. I'm sorry, it was we have a double technical foul on number 24, Aaron Horn, and Brandon Davis of the Giants. So I guess they'll offset, and the Giants are back. And Rob Hornsby says, hey, I'm pretty good at dunking too. I'm going to show y'all what I got, and he does it. And that's 100 now, and a great way to get your 100 points. And there's another offensive foul. This time it's on Montel Williams. And Miguel Paul falls. He takes the foul. Jacksonville ball. Get inbound to Nugent from Paul. We got a full court defense now from there's Trey Dixon guarding Nugent. And Nugent goes right in. That ball gets partially blocked. And then Elijah goes up for the shot. That gets deflected, and they'll call a shooting foul on the Stampede. That's the fourth foul. And Bernard Nugent will get another technical foul from what our announcer just said. Joshua Jackson, I believe, said that. I'm pretty sure he said it. That will be another technical, and Bernard is ejected. So that was his second technical of the game. They're gonna take him out now, and that's gonna be it for Bernard Nugent. Not sure what happened. There have been a lot of technicals tonight. There was just a double technical on Brandon Davis and Aaron Horn, and now Nugent gets called for his second technical. He was called for one early in the game. A lot of, this was a very competitive game, a big lead up also, obviously, from last month or from back in December when the Giants lost to Palm Beach. Palm Beach fired up to play the Giants. I'm sure there was a little bad blood back in December when the Giants left. This is typical in sports, typical in rivalries, and, two very competitive teams. So a little bit of words said. Elijah Smith nails that free throw, extending the lead to 28 points. But that all being said, it's a competitive game. Unfortunately, Bernard is going to have to go to the locker room because he's been ejected. He did a great job, though, in that third quarter. 14 points in the third quarter alone for Bernard. The Giants should be able to finish this one without him. There's a nice free throw, both of them by Elijah Superman Smith. He nails both of them. Giants up by 29. Three-point attempt, got it. And, you look at the score, and that was number 1, John Middleton, out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. When you talk about the score and you talk about what happened, how did this happen when it was such a close game in the first half? What happened? How did this happen? Especially if you just tuned in, that's probably what you're asking. And great job by Superman Smith there. The Giants just started speeding up the tempo a little bit more offensively, and I think Palm Beach kind of did the same thing. They said, all right, we got to play fast just like the Giants. And that's when the turnovers started getting worse. And that's when, the ball handling got worse. And I think, it's almost like Palm Beach didn't trust their game plan, and they kind of went. And, they're on the road. They were in a deficit early. They just kind of maybe they panicked a little bit too early. I do think if they play again, it will be another competitive game. I just think right now they kind of fell apart. And, no shame. They're a great team. They're undefeated. But I think just – had a rough second half, especially in the third quarter, and when you get out of out of sync like that, it's hard to come back, especially when you're going against the 7-time ABA champions. I mean, this is Titletown, USA down here or up here in Jacksonville, and Palm Beach will they'll regroup and get back into it. As I say that, Mickens nails another one. He's had a great night tonight, and there's a near steal by Miguel Paul and Smith. Great double team there. And we got the funk going tonight. And the Giants definitely got it tonight. 26-point lead, and we got 8 minutes and counting in this one tonight. I'm telling you right now, the fans here loving it. That three-pointer is off by Rob Hornsby. But a great night for Giants basketball and a statement. And where does this put the Giants now? in the power rankings. A big lead like this, if the Giants can continue to keep the commanding lead, where does this put them in the power rankings? That's a question for ABA headquarters. And I would say top 5. And truthfully, I would say number 1 because I just think, the amount of championships. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when the next power rankings come out early next week. And there's a steal, good steal by, that's number 11, George Gray. Gray inside. That ball's partially blocked by Elijah and Rob Hornsby. We got numbers. There goes Maurice. Got it. The Giants just keeping this lead. And it looks like we're going to have a quick timeout. Take a quick break. Jacksonville 108. Palm Beach 82. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Great performances by our dance teams, our local dance teams here in the community. And a steal there by Hornsby. Giants not phased at all. And there goes Mickens. He goes inside behind the back. Almost makes it. Giants playing with poise. And, Giants with a big lead right now, no question. But they're playing this game like it's 0-0, and that's what championship teams do. So amazing job. And we'll see what Mickens does here. He's perfect from the free throw line unless our stats are off. But, wow, gets another one. And Mickens again. Got it. Smooth. And the Giants with a big lead here. 28-point lead. That basket's off. Mickens with the rebound. And he gets the ball to Miguel Paul. Paul for 3. Got it. Unbelievable. And the Giants are cruising and are almost unstoppable at this point. And they're peaking at the right time with the tournament coming up here late March, early April. And we'll have a little bit more information on that next week. Will be our regular season finale will be next week at Christ the King Catholic School. Come on out for the regular season finale. Tip-off will be 6 p.m. The Giants will be taking on, I believe it's Claremont. So, a couple weeks, or next Saturday, we'll be back for the regular season finale. We'll have some information on the tournament. The ABA tournament will be coming up and getting closer. We look forward to that, and we look forward to seeing what our Giants can do. Inside dribble back to, that's number 22. He goes up with it, kind of throws it up there. Ball is missed, rebounded by Robert Hornsby. That was Trey Dixon on the shot attempt. Paul's going to do a reverse dunk by Elijah Smith on a great pass from Miguel Paul. Giants cruise in. Giants just having fun. Brandon Davis now for 3. That misses. And we're under 5. There's a nice dunk by, who's that? That's number 10. That's Morgan. Giants slowing it down a little bit as we get ready for, the last couple minutes of this game. And we got a little 80s going. The heat is on here in Jacksonville, Florida. Home of the 7-time ABA champion Jacksonville Giants, the reigning and defending ABA champions, as they close this game out. An incredible night. Something we looked forward to. Rory and I talked about it, our producer, for a few weeks now. This was kind of talked about early February. We knew the Giants take care of business. Finished the month undefeated for a showdown with Palm Beach. Palm Beach at that point was also, and they're still undefeated. I think that might change here in 4 minutes and 7 seconds. But this was a big one. The community came out. A huge crowd tonight, the biggest since the pandemic started. An amazing crew, amazing group of fans, a great following. We did the ring ceremony pregame. Just a great night. It's something we've looked forward to for a long time. And if you enjoyed tonight, come on down to Christ the King Catholic School on Saturday night, March 5th, next week. Tip-off will be at 6 p.m. And looking forward to a good regular season finale. And the Giants will prepare after that for the ABA tournament. And we'll have more information on that. Also, any other information you're looking for the Giants, check out JacksonvilleGiants.com. Also, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you don't already do, there's Mickens for 3. So try to check us out, and we'll have some information on the tournament. Have an idea where the tournament will not be here in Jacksonville, but wherever it is, it will be live streamed, so we'll be able to watch it. And obviously the Giants website always has up-to-the-date information and post-game quotes and score updates, game reports. Giants trying to close this out. There's an ear steal. There is a steal. That's Mickens. Sorry, no steal. Jump ball. And we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We got some of the dance teams coming out here. We'll be right back. Giants with a big lead. Had a little alumni going. Miss Pamela Smith, a longtime dance coach, also Jacksonville Giants vice president. And she, that was her alumni, her and Miss Pam and Miss Katie's alumni dancers from the past 37 years. So they still got their moves. Great job. Rory, our producer, just found out that the ABA tournament will be held in Kansas City the week of April 14th through 17th. It'll be the Elite Eight, and there will be some play-in games. So there'll be 3 weeks of play-in games in the month of late March, early April, and then the tournament will be the 14th through the 17th. So we'll kind of have an idea what's going on. Currently, the Palm Beach Stampede were favored, which I don't, in the Southeast region, but the Giants will probably jump them, I would have most after tonight's win. I'm not sure if they'll make them play for the three-peat game, but we'll let you know. We'll have more information next week at our regular season finale if that game's going to take place here at UNF, if it's going to be locally, off-site. We'll let you know. But that's why it's important. Follow Jacksonville Giants on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also check out our website at jacksonvillegiants.com. That's a lot of the texts we've been getting as of the last 20 minutes. People wanting to know what's going on with the tournament. It will not be in Jacksonville, but there's a possibility of a play-in game with the Southeast region. So there's an aerial steal, but McRoy ends up regaining possession. Goes up, misses. Giants trying to get something going here just to finish strong. Big lead. McRoy will go to the line, shoot two. Giants with a 117-91 lead. McRoy will make his first shot. So 118-91. An amazing job tonight, as we discussed earlier, and commanding win, to say the least. There's a near steal by Elijah. The ball ends up hitting RJ Wright. RJ gets the ball to Aaron Bowen. Bowen with a dunk to kind of seal the deal there. Giants 30-point lead, 31-point lead, under 2 minutes. I don't foresee a comeback for Palm Beach. I think this, obviously locally, we believe in our Giants. I think a lot of people in the ABA are going to be a little surprised about not that the Giants won, but the way they did win tonight. Just an amazing, dominant performance. Dominant with a capital D. There was just an article recently written we were just looking at, and the ABA had Palm Beach, kind of favored to win that Southeast region. I think that those thoughts are out the window now. So Giants with a big lead, adding to it. We're under a minute, or almost under a minute. Some of the fans are starting to leave, but they saw a good one, and they saw a big win for the home team and the reigning champs. So we'll get some clarification on the play-in games in the next couple weeks. Should have some info next week for you at the final home game, regular season home game. Miguel will shoot two. Great night. Can't say enough thank yous to the Giants community for coming out and supporting. You always ask the players. I always talk to the players pregame, postgame, and they always say they're grateful for their fans and they're grateful for the Giants community. It motivates them, especially when you see people lined up at the door to get in, and a lot of people got here early tonight for the ring ceremony. They watched with enthusiasm, excitement. It's good stuff, really good stuff. Good rebound there by Aaron Bowen. Good pass. And there's Elijah with another dunk. And the Giants, they look like it's still the first quarter. There's a miss. McGroy goes for the rebound. It's going to bounce off his hand, and it's going to go back to Palm Beach. So it'll be kind of a long trip back to Palm Beach. Give this team a lot of credit, though. They came up here. They did their best. 13-0, right? Well, 13-1. They'll drop to 13-1. The Giants will go to 14-1. They got their redemption. And unsure right now if the Giants will play them again in the play-in game. And like I said, we'll have information next week for you for that. 38 seconds remaining. Giants just keeping this lead, trying to keep the Stampede under 100. I would think maybe 2 possessions each team to close this out, or maybe one for each team, depending on how aggressive the Giants are on this last 37 seconds. That ball is stolen. Looks like it was stolen anyway from our vantage point. It will remain Giants ball, sorry. Aaron Bowen has it. He gives it into RJ. RJ over to Chuck McGroy. It's 15 seconds on the shot clock. The Giants are probably going to let this shot clock go down to the closing seconds. McGroy goes inside. And the foul. That was on number 3. I think that was that was Malik Brevard on the foul. Chuck McGroy will go to the line, shoot 2. 21 seconds remaining in this contest. Bernard Nugent, good night tonight, but unfortunately was ejected because of the technical fouls. Brandon Davis also had a technical foul. So did Palm Beach Aaron Horn. So it was a physical game, aggressive. McGroy will miss the second free throw. This might be it. Shot clock's still on, but it's about the same as the play clock or the game clock. R.J. Smith will hold the ball. He'll pass it over to Elijah. Elijah's just going to stand there with it. I think they're going to let the clock run out and close this game out. And that's going to be it. Good sportsmanship by both teams. Clapping hands. Great job. Cannot thank you guys enough for listening and watching. Cannot thank the community for being out tonight. Amazing night. Like I said, probably one of the best nights we've had in several years since the pandemic. Having everybody back. Great crowd. And we could not be more grateful here for the Jacksonville Giants. Final score. Giants 127. Stampede 97. The Giants return to action at Christ the King Catholic School next week, Saturday, March 5th at 6 p.m. Come out and support your Giants. Thank you very much. We will see you next week.